global faction. We ain't backing down. Every lie that they feeding us, we break it down. Shadow government.
Flat Earth.
I don't even know where to begin with this.
Flat Earth. What do you think, Dave? Think Earth? Do you think?
I don't think that it's flat.
Think it's circular? Do you think we could go to the moon?
I believe that it's like it's a globe. It's spherical.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we go to the moon?
No, I don't think that we made it to the moon. I know down here in Houston, that's maybe
NASA.
Yeah, NASA is just down the road. I don't know how popular that opinion will be, but I'm not sure we made it to the moon. I don't believe the government. I'm very skeptical when they are so adamant about things. I believe that the government does not tell the truth ever about anything. And so coming from that standpoint, and then being that we can't reproduce that experiment of going to the moon, and we have all of this technology that we've got today, and basically...
And we got Elon Musk.
Yeah, and we got Elon Musk. So we've got more technology in our phones today than they had back then to put people on the moon, and we can't do it. And then all of the... I don't want to call it... Well, sure, this is Qua's Conspiracy Corner, so all the conspiracy about they lost all the data, they lost all their information, and all this kind of stuff.
The dog ate my homework.
Sorry, I don't have my homework. I don't have receipts. We can dig into this later. I know there's a dude named Bart Sabrell that has done a lot of...
Who's that?
Check him out. Just go check his website, Bart Sabrell. We've done some of our audio podcasts have been on some of his stuff. Mm-hmm. But out of everybody, he's the guy that got punched by Armstrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was Armstrong. But there's a bunch of data points that don't line up.
Yeah.
On this particular thing, on going to the moon. I don't see where going to the moon and flat Earth are in the same conversation, but you're going to have to enlighten me.
I said that to say we can't leave Earth, you know.
We're stuck here, huh?
We are stuck here, you know. They couldn't even bring a dog back alive, you know. You think they brought humans, 3 of them? The moon landing was a complete facade. The flat earthers, to a certain point, I agree with you, but I do not think the earth was flat or is flat. But I do believe that we are in some sort of firmament. You know, I had a friend named Trevor when I first moved to Texas, one of my first friends. And Trevor talked about us being in a firmament. You know, I disagree with him. You know, I'm to the stars and beyond type of guy. Until I start like really looking into certain things about the Van Allen radiation belt. Dave introduced me to the Van Allen radiation belt about 3 weeks ago.
I don't know, but that stuff is all Bart Sabrell. The only things that I know really about it is what I've heard on Rogan and Bart Sabrell's website.
It is a radiation belt right outside of Earth. So once we exit our atmosphere, we cannot, well, we can, I guess.
You can pass through, but it's a level of radiation that people cannot survive.
At all. And it's pretty thick, so we'll be in there for a pretty long time. The scientists that go to space, I don't think they've ever been to space. I think they just do some underwater bungee jumping, you know.
So you don't think that the space station and all of that, satellites, what do you think? You don't think
satellites? I'm confused.
Space station. You know that's near Earth orbit, so it's not really like they're not going so far out.
That's it's like right there. It could still be in orbit. You know, it could be literally like.
But if there's a flat Earth, then there is no orbit. It doesn't.
I don't believe in a flat Earth.
Okay, all right. So at least right there. So he says
the Van Allen radiation belt could easily be the firmament God speaks of, like where we cannot leave.
That's
place.
What's keeping us in.
That's what's keeping us in. You know, it is a real thing. You should Google it. Like I said, the moon landing was fake. What else? The flat earthers talk about the ice wall. I don't believe in the ice wall. I believe that Antarctica is a prehistoric civilization that may have Middle Earth. You know, they have really big holes in Antarctica. They have a lot of pyramids and ancient buildings that they
I don't know,
want
bro.
people
You
knowing
need to
about.
bring receipts. I haven't
I got
seen it.
pictures of
Okay.
these pyramids in Antarctica. I could get you pictures. I'm gonna send you some. I want you to post them on this video. You know, a lot of civilizations, statues in Antarctica to show that people lived there at once. It's a lot of ancient maps that show Antarctica as a Greenland. A lot of, especially ancient African maps. Gonna send some pictures of those up too. And yeah, it's like the pictures of people walking into, like under, you know, into Antarctica. These could be somebody's vivid imagination, you know.
Bro,
or
I
it could
think
be
you've
real.
watched too many movies.
This has nothing to do with a movie. I saw these maps on the internet, on Google, you know.
I saw a movie where aliens
ain't
come
seen
to
those.
Earth and it's in Antarctica.
Well,
I believe it's Alien versus Predator.
I think aliens aren't from outer space. That's another one, ain't it?
Then
we
what
should
are-
wait. We should wait for that one.
I don't know.
They're from Earth. Maybe they're the Nephilim people speak of. Maybe they're angels. Maybe they're demons. But I do believe in aliens. I do not think they're from outer space, though. You know,
I don't know about all that stuff. Again, I fall in line that I don't care so much about any of this stuff because it's not my real life. This is why I want to think and act locally, because I think that all of this stuff is a waste of time and that we need to focus on here and now and what we got going on. And these are all rabbit holes to distract us from the important things in life.
All right.
That's my personal opinion.
And see, so that's the important where you say the importance, right? The importance of these things. The importance of these things. To distract us from, you know, not to distract us, but to mislead us from the true history. And then, like I said, the misleading us from God. Like, Antarctica is not mentioned in the Bible at all, you know? But certain things are. Certain things are not aliens, but demons. Not aliens, but angels, you know? And telling us that when we see, like people have cited aliens, they're from outer space instead of saying they're from Earth is a very different story to tell, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at on aliens.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, so I don't know. And nowadays, all of this stuff is...
Maybe it's giants in Antarctica.
I don't know.
I don't think about that one. Middle Earth giants?
Middle
It's
Earth.
crazy.
So it's Lord of the Rings.
Nah, more
It's,
like King Kong
it's,
thing. More like a King Kong type
King
of,
Kong.
you know, like
Skull
when you go to
Island?
not Skull Island because it's in the middle of the ocean, but more so when he goes to Middle Earth. You know?
Oh, underneath, and the thing flips upside down. Okay.
But more real than that.
Oh, but then you get into the Hollow Earth stuff.
That's Hollow Earth, Middle Earth and Hollow Earth, same thing.
Okay. Now you got Lord of the Rings in it. And
I don't
then you
have
got,
none of these things in it. I have the Bible in it. And when you
Okay.
say, oh, this is just a fable, you know what I'm saying, that God tells, I don't think it was. I think it was real. I don't think...
Okay, but you're saying the fables, but what specific stories? Because I don't...
This is Old Testament stuff, a lot of this. I just want you to know that, Dave. It's not New Testament stuff. It's Old Testament stuff, a lot of this.
Okay, well, you need to bring receipts. Bring the stories. We'll learn about the
Gotta
stories.
get back to the dragons. But yeah.
Okay, well, bring the stories, and then we can talk more about that specifically,
Yeah.
because it doesn't...
I'm going to have maps.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Pictures of the pyramids and buildings and statues that are in Antarctica. These deep holes and... How do you say that? What is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Big holes in Antarctica, you know what I'm saying? Caves.
Hollow Earth.
A lot of different stories of people venturing out into Antarctica and the government catching them before they get too far, or they got pretty far and seen things that they weren't supposed to see.
Okay.
But you know, you crazy.
I don't want to get you into your Grand Canyon kick too.
Oh. Oh, Grand Canyon. That's the next one. That's the next one. That's the next one.
Okay. So you want to leave it there?
Well, we could leave it. Any questions? You know, leave it in the comments, please.
Yeah. If you guys got anything to share, leave it in the comments. you have any rabbit holes you want us to go down, I'm sure Quay would love to.
More so down. Got some big things coming.
Yeah. I don't do the rabbit holes so much. I'm thinking and acting locally. I hope you guys do the same.
Yeah.
Make it a great day. We'll catch you
Yeah.
guys later.
Conspiracy corner, let's go. Quay and David about to let you know. Yeah, yeah. 25 with the vision, young king.